All right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you what happened to my Subaru. So as you guys saw, I think it was 4 videos ago, we installed taillights on my Subaru, and in the last part of it, the daytime running lights in the rear were not working. Neither were the license plate lights. So I didn't know that until I was driving around at night and I saw that my lights were out. And I'm going to show you the process of my diagnosis and how I came to see what fixed it, because I fixed it at like midnight last night. It's not completely fixed, but I know what's wrong and I can just get a bulb, pretty much. That's what it came down to. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying these videos, I post semi-daily, and yeah, comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel, leave a like and subscribe. So what ended up being wrong was this light. So this is the new light, and I had this installed already, but I uninstalled it. But I mean, I could smell it right now. There's burnt wire and there was smoke coming from right here. So this is where it would hook up to the brake light or the running light usually, and you could smell it. It still smells burnt. So it was like a shortage in here somewhere, and that's what caused the fuse to blow. And I'll show you that right now, where the fuses are located and whatnot, and how I came upon this. But I knew it was going to be a fuse or a relay because my brake lights and reverse lights and blinkers were working, but the running lights and the license plate light weren't working. So I knew it was going to be something like fuse related or something like that, or a program like I don't know, running light system, something like that, running light circuit. All right, so this is my 2011 Subaru WRX. Let me show you. So the first thing I was looking for was this fuse. I replaced it with a 30, but I believe it's supposed to be a 15, because that's all I had at the time. So that fuse was blown, the 15. I popped the trunk instead of the hood. And the other fuse is located under the hood. And I was doing this all last night, which is why I wasn't recording. I knew the lighting was going to be bad. The fuse is located under here. I put a 25 in because it kept blowing, just to see what would happen. And yeah, so replace that fuse with a larger fuse, replace this fuse with a larger fuse. I believe this is supposed to be a 15 also. Let me see, 7.5, yeah, 15 amp lighting. So the lighting fuse. And then that one is like tail something. But right now, so I saw those two were so this one was blown originally, and then I replaced that fuse, and then this fuse blew. And then I went to here, and because I knew from the video this one was working, and I put the OEM one back in just for now. But see, this one's all good, and then this one, put the OEM one back in. And when I took it out previously, I threw the bulb away, so this bulb is broken, so I need to go buy a new bulb. It broke when I threw it, or I didn't throw it, but throw it away. So that was my issue. I know people had like larger wiring harness issues, but I'm gonna go find that bulb. Actually, let me just take it with me. I'm gonna go to AutoZone right now, bring the bulb with me and see what I can get. And hopefully that resolves my issue, because I need running lights. I was gonna go get an inspection sticker today, but couldn't because this whole thing with my lights. I probably could have, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Coffee machine. Moving into the shop tomorrow. So if you guys are consistent viewers, I have some Seekonk Speedway today, and that's going to be in the next video. And then the video after that, we're going to be doing we're gonna be cleaning the shop because I know when I was there last time, it was very dirty. So I just want to have my side clean. And I'm like a week into this beard. So where's this? I gotta replace these fuses back with 15 amp fuses, which I have. I bought them in the video with my O2 sensor. There's an O2 sensor fuse video that I did like almost over a year ago, I think. But I bought a pack of those, so thank God I didn't buy just like one or whatever. All right, I walk in, saw me with the bulb. They asked me to look at it, and they told me where I have to go. So 7443. Oh, it's one of these. Thank you, AutoZone lady. All right, so if I am correct, then this should turn on right now. Let me put it on. I need another hand. Let me stop the video real quick. All right, so we're back in business. I have running lights, brake lights, and all that jazz. Now I just gotta put it in with my left hand, and that's fixed. So this is the old one. See, the filament is burnt, but now I have an extra light, so yeah. I probably shouldn't leave that in here. It might break. But right now I'm gonna pick up snacks to go to the track or whatever. I'm just watching, I'm not racing today. But now I am fully legal, and that R can turn into a number. I've honestly only ever had one inspection sticker on any of my cars, and it's been this one. Oh, and morning life. Also, I'm trying to do this while it's on my phone stand. I need to add power steering fluid. That'll be a video coming up. I need to diagnose that power steering leak, because that leak has just been getting worse and worse. I've had it for a lot longer than I wanted to admit, maybe like 8 months, but I just kept adding power steering fluid and ignoring it. But once I'm in the shop, there's no reason to ignore it, and I can just put it up on jacks and fix it. But also I have the vert, which I think I'm gonna get it registered next week, and that car will be minty on the road. And once that car's on the road, I can switch between that car and this car, fixing things in between them as needed and modifying and whatnot. So I'm not just like fixing my daily and then I don't have anything to drive. So once both cars are on the road, I'll be good. So I'll show you guys that in a bit. I got the big like gallon of AutoZone. I don't know if it's a gallon. I think it's like 2 liters maybe, but it's like the AutoZone brand power steering. Don't roast me. It's just, it leaks out more than I use. So I have to add power steering maybe like every 2 weeks. Oh my God, I'm at a yellow light. All right, but I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, so I'm at the grocery store and I found a CRX. Hell yeah. All right, it's the end of today's video. Right now I'm preparing to go to Seekonk Speedway for the spectator drags, and I might put a little bit of the demolition part. I'm pretty sure it's demolition there today. But yeah, mostly spectator drags. That will be the next video, which will actually be recorded today, but just got to prepare for that. And also I got a pressure washer for the floors tomorrow, so we can do the floors in the shop. If you guys are excited for that, please subscribe. I post semi-daily, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Comment down below what else you guys want to see on the channel. And I do work on a lot of my stuff and fix a lot of stuff, so if you guys need any kind of education, I'm here for that. And leave a like if you guys enjoyed today's video. Bro, what the zipper's stuck, ready?
Oh my God. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? All right, ready?